So I have a 6-week-old baby. When he was just 1 week old, he got really sick, and we found out that he had bacterial meningitis. He was quickly admitted into a pediatric intensive care unit, and luckily they had some really strong medication that was able to quickly help him start to get better. But he would have to be in the hospital for 3 weeks, receiving this medication every 4 hours. Luckily, I was able to stay with him, and although I was so grateful that he was receiving great care, after a few days, it got really boring, especially after all of our questions were answered and we just had to kind of ride out this situation. So I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and luckily my husband was able to come and visit every other day. But there wasn't a whole lot for us to do. One night, I thought it would be fun to ask him a series of questions just to kind of get to know him better. So I found these fun questions to ask your spouse on Pinterest, and one of them was, if you were to die tomorrow, what would your biggest regret be? And as I asked my husband that question, he gave a really good answer, but I couldn't help but answer it in my head myself. And I was surprised by my answer, because my answer was, if I were to die tomorrow, I would have no huge regret. And again, I was surprised by that answer because I'm not very experienced and I'm really young. I'm only 24. I haven't done a whole lot yet with my life, and there's so many things I still wish to learn and accomplish. So I wondered, why is it that I would have no regrets? And as I mulled it over some more, I realized that it's because early in my life, I identified what mattered most to me and what my personal mission was. And every single day, I try my best to chip away at that mission so that even though I may not have checked all the boxes off in my life of what I want to do, I know that I'm slowly working on what matters most to me. And especially amidst the background of that hospital where there were so many children just on our floor who were really suffering and maybe even close to death themselves, I couldn't help but realize how fragile life really is and how important it is for me to be sure I had my priorities straight and that I was working on what mattered most first. And I realized that that's how we live without regret. It's not by getting everything done as fast as we can that we want to do, but just by every single day making sure we're doing what matters most to us. And that's what I learned. Thanks.